Welcome to Legacy of History. In this video, we explore the origins, rise, and lasting impact of the Seljuk Empire, one of the most influential powers in the medieval world. The Seljuks' journey from humble beginnings to controlling vast territories in the heart of the Islamic world is a testament to their resilience, vision, and military genius. Join us as we uncover the remarkable story of how a nomadic tribe would shape the future of empires and civilizations. The story of the Seljuk Empire begins in the vast steppes of Central Asia, where nomadic Turkish-speaking tribes lived in a land that would eventually give rise to some of the most formidable empires in history. The Seljuks, named after their founder Seljuk Bey, were one such tribe. Initially part of the larger Khwarezmian Empire, the Seljuks began their journey to power in the 10th century. This early period was marked by their gradual rise as mercenaries and warriors within the Islamic world, aligning themselves with various regional powers. As the Seljuks gained strength, their ambitions began to grow. By the 11th century, the Seljuks had established themselves as a powerful force. Under the leadership of Tuhril Beg, they began to carve out a vast territory in the Middle East. The decisive moment came in 1071 when Alp Arslan, or the second sultan of the Seljuk Empire, achieved a resounding victory over the Byzantine Empire at the Battle of Manzikert. This battle opened the gates of Nirs to Anatolia, or to the Seljuks, marking the beginning of their expansion into the heart of the Byzantine Empire. The victory at Manzikert wasn't just a military success, it was the turning point that allowed the Seljuks to establish their dominance in the region. Following their conquest of Anatolia, the Seljuks established the Great Seljuk Empire, stretching from the Iranian plateau to the shores of the Mediterranean. This expansion was not just territorial, it was the beginning of an era that would shape the politics, culture, and history of the entire Islamic world. The Seljuks were not just conquerors, they were also critical players in the larger Islamic world. As Sunni Muslims, they became the defenders and supporters of the Abbasid Caliphate, which was under threat during this period. In 1055, Tuhril Beg captured Baghdad, effectively restoring the Abbasid Caliph to power, albeit under Seljuk protection. This move solidified the Seljuks' position as the dominant power in the Islamic heartlands. Their support for the Abbasids allowed the Caliphate to continue its cultural and religious influence, while the Seljuks themselves governed much of the Islamic world with a combination of military might and political savvy. The Seljuks also played an important role in protecting and promoting the Sunni branch of Islam during a time when the Islamic world was fragmented. They bridged the gap between the Eastern and Western Islamic worlds, uniting diverse cultures and bringing stability to the region. Every great empire is shaped by extraordinary individuals. For the Seljuk Empire, these figures included Tuhril Beg, the founder of the dynasty, who laid the foundations of Seljuk power, Alp Arslan, whose victory at Manzikert changed the course of history, and Malak Shah, Nawak Shah, who oversaw the empire's golden age. Malak Shah's reign saw the empire flourish as he supported the growth of Islamic culture, science, and architecture. Under his leadership, the empire reached its greatest territorial extent, and Seljuk influence spread far and wide, from Suns Persia to Anatolia. Each of these leaders contributed to the lasting legacy of the Seljuk Empire, ensuring that their influence would resonate for generations to come. The Seljuks left behind a profound legacy, not just in politics and warfare, but in architecture, culture, and science. The magnificent mosques, madrasas, and caravanserais built during their reign still stand today, testaments to their contributions to Islamic art and architecture. They also played a key role in the preservation and transmission of Persian culture, which had a lasting influence on the development of both the Ottoman Empire and the broader Islamic world. From their advancements in science and philosophy to their lasting cultural imprint, the Seljuks continue to be remembered as one of history's most impactful empires. This has been a brief introduction to the rise of the Seljuk Empire, but there is so much more to uncover. Stay tuned as we dive deeper into their history, from the early period to the Golden Age and the challenges they faced that eventually led to their decline. Don't forget to subscribe to Legacy of History to continue exploring the fascinating stories of empires, civilizations, and the pivotal moments that shaped our world.